Hi guys! So it has been a strange few months, definitely. It's been a while since I've done a little video, so I thought I'd sit down and have a chit chat video, mainly about my goals for 2025. I have been wanting to do this video for a few months now, so at least since the beginning of January, end of December. Unfortunately, I got that horrible flu thing that everyone got, the one that was filling up all the hospitals in the UK. Um, and people were saying we're going to be as bad as that year that everything went down in 2020, so in 2020, end of 2019. I still don't sound 100%, I still don't feel 100%, still got the red nose to show for it, and my voice still probably doesn't sound as like it did before. But I do generally feel a lot better than I did, so that is a good start. Yeah. So, my goals for 2025 are going to be very different this year. Usually I love to talk about how all the publishing things I want to do, all the events I want to go to, but there is one very big life event that is happening this year that is going to very much affect generally how much I get done this year. Not in a bad way, I'll still do my best to do all the writing, and if I can do any events and if I can do anything else, that's great. Like, I'll still, if I can publish a book this year, then great as well. Although, it's a bit up in the air, and I'll tell you why. It's and that is that I am pregnant. It's crazy to say, and I had recently announced it on my Instagram and my Facebook and everything, so all my friends know. I've been telling people at work and stuff like that. So I've had this flu thing, which I haven't been able to take the usual meds for, because of this, and this has probably gone on a lot longer than I wanted to because of not being able to take my usual Lemsips and all that sort of stuff. I've had this flu thing since the end of December, nearly Christmas, 23rd of December I think, so a month now, just over. I found out about my pregnancy, which is still weird to say, it still blows my mind that it's even happening, at the end of November. So I was very much focused on Yauk, which is what I've been posting lots of videos on here about. My event, the biggest book event in the country that I got to go to as an author, for YA books at least anyway, and it happens at Comic-Con. So I was very much focused on that, and then around that time, and a couple of weeks after, my period was late. And so after all of that happened, I later found out that I'm pregnant. So, we'd only just moved into our lovely new flat, which is a bigger flat than what we had before a couple of months ago. So we talked about, potentially having a baby. Didn't expect it to happen this quick, so we are very lucky. Very blessed, feel very blessed. And yeah, just really excited for everything to happen. So, baby's due in August, beginning of August, 4th of August. So that is going to be my summer. I work in a school, so I will try to finish as much of the rest of the school year if I can, depending on how uncomfortable I get towards the end when I get heavily pregnant. But my plan for this year, in terms of writing goals, publishing goals, is basically just to write. Like, I'm currently writing the book that follows The Girl Behind the Glass, and I'm about 23 chapters into it as we speak. I've been doing a little bit of writing this morning. I'm handwriting most of it right now, and then I will do lots of notes, type it up and everything, and do as much editing as I can. I'd like to get it out this year, if I can, but if I can't, I'm just not gonna, put too much pressure on myself, basically, because I know that I get quite stressed when it comes to trying to get everything sorted, and I don't want to stress myself out when I'm pregnant or once I've had the baby, and then I'm trying to deal with everything that comes with being a new mum and learning to look after a tiny human. So I don't want to stress myself out, and I know that a lot of my time is going to be taken up with my child, which is obviously how it's meant to be. So I'm not going to have as much time to write, but if I do get the time to write, especially as they get a little bit bigger, they start taking more naps and stuff like that, if they sleep a lot, maybe I'll be lucky, then I will try and get writing done and freelancing done when I can. But yeah, I think my goal is basically just to write as much as I can and not put as much pressure on myself, or not put too much pressure on myself. I would also like to write the sequel that comes to, trying to get hold of the books, Song by the Air, because I published Song by the Air in December, end of December. So Still Princess was book 1, Song by the Air is book 2, Enchanted Prince will be book 3. I have plotted it out, pretty much most of it, and then obviously I have plans to write it, but I'm already writing The Girl on the Glass Throne, so I'm trying not to put too many eggs in one basket, if you know what I mean, and do too much. But I am enjoying the writing, so I am in the drafting stage, and I'm enjoying it, and I don't know how long it will take me, but I'm hoping to get the book done over the next couple of months, if I can. My birthday is in March, so I'm hoping to save up any money that I have for my birthday, to use for the next book cover if I can. But again, I also have lots of stuff to buy for the baby, so it's just going to be a bit of a play it by ear sort of thing this year. My goals are usually, I want to go to Yauk, I want to go to all these different events, like Hearts Book Fest, I'd love to do again. That's in May. I will be about 28 weeks pregnant then, I've worked it out. And it's a weekend one again, so I'd love to do it, but will I be able to? I don't know realistically right now. Money-wise and, physically-wise, will I be able to? I would love to, but it's just, I don't know. And that is probably the title of this video. I don't know. I want to, but I don't know. Yeah. That is mainly just because I don't want to put too much pressure on myself. I don't want to stress myself out or burn myself out when I've got lots of other things going on in the background. And anyone that knows me knows I love to write. Writing takes up a lot of my time and my energy goes into it, because I absolutely love it. But I have to prioritise now, so but I'm hoping I'll still be able to write when I can. I'll still do my best to get my books out there for my lovely readers that have, been so supportive and so excited for all my new works when they come out. And yeah, I'm hoping to still be able to do all these amazing things. It's just going to be a bit of an adjustment year, I think. Adjusting to all these other big things that are happening. And also financially, things might be a bit more difficult in terms of finding money for publishing things, because I will have maternity leave at the end of August, probably September, depending. I might be able to get my school holiday pay if I'm lucky. If I last till the end of July, then I'll still have the school holiday and I can start my maternity leave in September. But it just depends how I feel. And yeah, so money is going to be decreased by quite a lot. So it might be more difficult to find money for publishing things, but I will still do my best when I can to pay for things. So far, since I've been publishing one book a year so far, since 2022, and I'm pretty damn proud of that. So if I can do that, I can keep getting books out. It's just there might be major setbacks or minor setbacks, and that's okay. But yeah, I just want to say thank you to anyone who's been here on the journey so far, and anyone who is excited for my next books to come out when they do come out. I promise I'm still working on them. I want to get as much writing done as I can when I've got energy. As being pregnant really takes it out of you. And I'm sure that when I have the baby, then my energy will go on the baby, so I'll probably have limited energy then as well. But when I have the energy, I want to spend it on writing, so I will try my best. But there's no pressure. So, but it's all exciting, and hopefully I'll have more stuff to share with you guys soon. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for all the love and support. And of course, I will talk to you soon.